You know, you always hear them about unions. They're always asking for money, or you always hear about strikes.
If not, you're gonna get laid off all the time. I know people that have worked for the same company for 25, 30 years, you know.
Like they're painted as the bad guys.
Non-union, you get laid off. If you don't know anybody, you don't have connections, then it's like you said, you got to get a resume, you got to beat the streets. As being a member of the local here, you get laid off, you come down, you sign your name in the book, and then, you know, there's multiple contractors, you know, needing help and wanting people. Like right now, when things are booming, if you want to work, you can work.
Misconception on pay, you know, we have a contract with the contractors. That sets the minimum that they have to pay. Depends on you. So if you're a good worker and they want to keep you, they'll do what they got to do to keep you.
We got our own guys that go in and out. You know, they get this like awesome offer, $5,000 sign-on bonus and tools and truck and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. They last like a year with that non-union and they come right back.
Are you going to be with a company that values you and is going to keep you there and not look at you as a number and hear what you have to say? And I think for not only the union but the companies that are in it, they back you 100%.
I never understood or knew how the unions worked. Had I known this coming out of high school, I would have probably joined sooner.
You can be a service plumber if you want to be. You can do new construction. You can do tenant work. You can go in a lot of existing buildings and go in and rip everything out and put it back in new. You're going to learn just the tools of the trade and the tricks of the trade.
I mean, it's kind of scary, you know? But once you realize that you really can't mess up anything, you're not so scared to touch stuff, you know?
You have to start over, you know, if you're non-union. I mean, with every company that you change to, I mean, they're going to be totally different. As long as you're working, you've got your insurance, your money's going into your pension, into your annuity. You're going to get a raise every so often. You're going to get a nice raise every so often, so it's well worth it.
That's something my parents aren't going to have. You know, with them just working a job.
You know, when you have a union that's able to give you so much back whenever you're finally finished with your career, I mean, that's huge.
This is a brotherhood down here, and if anybody needs anything, you know, you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I need help, and I guarantee you that they jump up and help.
I don't think there's a single person that I've met that I couldn't call. I mean, I was on call Monday. I mean, they picked up the phone and they said, man, if you need me to come in, I'll come in.
You build something and you see it, you know, you say, well, that's what I've done, you know, I helped build this. And then when your kids come up and you're riding around town, you say, hey, you know, your dad helped build that. Gives you a little self-pride, I guess you would call it.